Hey Dad, can you help me calculate factorial in JavaScript, please?
Yes, I can help you. In JavaScript, you have different ways to calculate factorial. One of them is the iterative method. Using the iterative method, you will use a loop to multiply number from 1 to n. It's efficient and very constant space, but involves manual loop management. You can see one example here. First, we are checking that the input is not a negative number. Then we are initializing the result to 1, mostly for factorial of 0. And then we are creating the loop. In this loop, we are going from 1 to n, and we are multiplying all those numbers. There are other ways to calculate factorial using JavaScript. This one is recursive method. Recursive method is when you have a function that calls itself, decrementing the value of n. You can see one example here. Validate by non-negative numbers, initialize return 1 if the n equals 0, and in the other case we are going to multiply n by another call to the function, sending the value n minus 1. This is really very elegant and easy to understand, but it can cause a stack overflow for large n values. Be careful with this one. There is another method in JavaScript that you can use to calculate factorials. This is using array methods. Using array methods, you use JavaScript array method to create a sequence of numbers and reduce them by multiplying. It's very concise and is functional programming, but may be less intuitive for those unfamiliar with array methods. You can see one example here when we have factorial array, and in this case we return 1 for n equals 0. We create a sequence of numbers from 1 to n, and then in this case we reduce using multiplication. Those are some ways that you can use to calculate factorial in JavaScript.
Thanks, Dad!